How to create your desired life with the law of assumption. This mindset, this tool that helps you correlate and achieve the life that you want, is a tool that a lot of successful people tend to use a lot. And this is not a magical thing, this is not science. This is just one of the best state of minds in order for you to fulfill your desired life. So what is the law of assumption? What is assumption? Assumption is basically you having an estimate prediction that something is going to happen in your own world and your idea. But how is this going to help me fulfill the life that I want? Well, it's simple. Once you start assuming that this desired life is going to come to you no matter what, even if the circumstances, even how your life is, even how your situations are looking like, it's not even at the best, knowing, believing, and having such self-trust that you're going to fulfill that success life, it's all going to come together no matter what, right? So you will have life tools to remain this state of mind that it's going to help you in the long run. This life tools is going to fulfill you to be the person that you want to become in order for you to become a different person, for you to be changed, to be now a person who has discipline, a person who has a drive and a purpose, right? So you have to reinvent yourself. One of the main points is to reinvent your thoughts, your perspective, the way you see life, your emotions. It's just correlated in a different perspective. Now you have to change everything. You have to change your identity, your self-image to the person who you will be if you were wealthy, if you were this business person, if you were this famous person. Whatever you want to do in life, whatever you want to achieve, you have to align yourself and assume the fact that you're already that person, right? And that's what it is. Knowing when well, putting your energy, putting your thoughts, replacing those negative thoughts now into something positive, it's always gonna come into a bigger and bigger change, a bigger perspective for you. And that's what it is. The law of assumption is just you putting yourself trust and assuming the fact that no matter what happens today, tomorrow could change. Right? Tomorrow can change. So assume the life that you want. You have to assume the fact that these things are already happening. Assume that, oh, I'm getting this car already. Assume the fact that this business is gonna, it's gonna succeed. Assume the fact that this person is gonna talk to you. Like having that trust, having just that belief, no matter if you have negative thoughts behind it, it's still gonna happen. It's still gonna correlate to you, and it's gonna help you in a long way. Because think about it like this. Let's say, for example, you want to become this business person. You have your plan and everything. But if you don't start assuming that this plan already worked, if you don't start assuming that this is already a success plan, and you just have the mindset of, oh, I'm just going to do it just to see if it works. If it works, that doesn't sound with no confidence. That doesn't sound with no belief behind it. It sounds really like a prediction, right? It sounds like a 50-50, right? No, it shouldn't be like that, because once you start giving your own business, your own change of thought into something like, oh, I'm gonna see if it works, basically you're just gonna be led enough by your own pedestal. You're not gonna have a conviction, you're not gonna have a belief. Because let's say for example it does work, right? It does sound succeeding. At the end of the day, now what? Now, like, are you gonna grow your business more? Are you gonna be finding more opportunities? Because at the end of the day, even when you first started, you didn't see any success. You didn't foresee anything better than what it should have been, right? So, this techniques can reprogram your mind, right? And that's what you need. You need to reprogram your mind. You need to reprogram your own subconscious mind. How can I reprogram my own subconscious mind? By tuning yourself, reminding yourself, holding yourself accountable, being disciplined on the things that you want to do. No matter what, every day, every hour should be specifically on you growing into that self-image that you want to be, right? Because let's say, for example, you want to become a business person, right? And then you're watching TikToks. This doesn't correlate, right? You want to become this business person, but then just talking to a girl who's not even correlated with your purpose. You're doing this. You're talking to people who don't even, regard about what you want to do in life. How is that any benefits for you, right? Yeah, you can have some fun, but think about it like this: is having fun gonna get you closer to your goal? Not at all. And I'm not saying you should have fun. I'm just saying, like, in your day by day basis, it's like it needs to be a standard, right? You have to put yourself in that position that I'm already that in that position already, right? Would I still be talking to these people? Would I still be hanging out with these certain people? You know? So it's kind of like reprogramming your own subconscious mind. You have to know damn well what's right and what's wrong. And simply enough, we know what's best for us and you know what's wrong for us, right? So you have to already have the assumption. You already have that faith that it's gonna happen. That situation, that life that you want, it's already in the moment, right? Even when it comes to the days where you're going through the most worst scenario ever, worst situation, everything's going down, you're not feeling at your best, always have faith on your end point, on your success, on your, like, just be at the best state of mind, even at the worst times. Like, I can even speak to myself. There'll be days where I'll be feeling down. Of course, obviously, we're humans, we feel any sort of emotion, but what I'm trying to say is that you have to be disciplined, you have to remain accountable, you have to have faith in yourself. And this is not a easy path, right? It's not an easy path because obviously emotions are hard, right? Emotions is part of our energies. Emotions are part of a strong power that we hold ourselves accountable for. Feelings happen to us every day. No matter what, feelings are happen to us every day. We feel happy, we feel sad, we feel funny, we feel all this sort of like things, right? So put yourself in the best shoes. No matter what, put yourself in the best shoes. Win your mornings, win your days. Your habits have to come to a sort of success every time you do something. Every time you do something has to be come to the sense that I'm glad I did this. I'm appreciative that I did this, because now that I did this, I'm getting close to my goal. I'm beating everybody. I'm beating my competition. I'm gonna be the best one out of this. Does that make sense? So instead of you having the worst day of your life, have the best day of your life by knowing that well that you're getting closer to your goal. You're getting closer to your goal than other people, right? So one of the things that I always talk about is visualizing. Visualize with a relaxed mind. Visualize on your best when you're feeling calm, when you don't have stress, when you're relaxed, you're really chill, you're laid back, when you're about to go to sleep, when you just woke up. Visualize those moments, visualize those situations, visualize your family members, in that success. Like, visualize is the most important key, because if you start smelling, if you start feeling, if you start touching, if you start just seeing, just in that moment correlating with yourself right now, it's so important, because it brings joy out of you, it brings excitement, it brings beliefs, it brings such a strong, powerful feeling that you can't replace that. At the end of the day, this is your why. This is your why, and this is your purpose. This is your reason on why you're doing this, why you're taking risk, why you having this different path, this different journey that a lot of people don't tend to do. This is only for the strong people. I promise you, it's gonna be worth it. I promise you, it's gonna be worth it. Because at the end of the day, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's as simple as that. Be a history changer. Be that guy. Be that man. Be that female. Be that king. Be that queen that's gonna overchange your potential life. Unlock the gates. There's a lot of gates to be unlocked. The gate of positive. The gate of being abundant. The gate of being opened. The gate of loved, the gate of opening your business mindset, just a lot of gates. I can name a lot of gates. You can name a lot of gates. The gate of you being an actor. The gate of you being successful. The gate of you gaining popularity. Like, you can go all along. The gate of you changing, right? You can open your gates. And this is what it's all about. Open your gates more. Don't just open one gate and be thinking that that's it. Like, that's all I need. No. There's unlimited gates. There's unlimited gates. There's a lot of gates of life, right? Opening yourself to other people. Now, instead of being an introvert, now you can just, talk to a lot of people now, right? And so you have to know what you actually want to do, right? And you just have to be at the best state of mind. Be at the best state of mind. Just be happy, be appreciative, be grateful. Just revisiting your childhood memories, doing it while you started doing it, revising your life, now revising your future life, revising your self-image, your higher self-image. And that's what it is. Just assuming the fact that everything's going to come into plan, and knowing damn well, no matter what happens in my life, I'm going to fulfill this promise that I have for myself. But yeah, it's been Fredo Saga. Y'all follow my TikTok. I talk about basically everything that you need to hear. And subscribe to my other YouTube channel. I should be posting there soon enough. But yeah, let's leave this domain expansion with some new game, and let's expand it to the real world so we can be a different person and get closer into our goal. Let's get it.